Josh Hazlewood's new injury shocks Australia during second Ashes test. Australia's Ashes campaign has been shaken once again after star fast bowler Josh Hazlewood suffered another injury setback during the second test at the Gabba. This unexpected blow came at a crucial moment, right when Australia was trying to control the match and maintain pressure on England's batting lineup. The Ashes series is always full of drama, pressure, and emotion, but this moment shocked fans, commentators, and even Australian players on the field. Hazlewood has been a backbone of Australia's bowling attack for years, and his absence immediately changed the mood of the match. The injury moment. Silence at the Gabba. Everything seemed normal as Hazlewood began one of his overs in the middle session. His first few balls were smooth, accurate, and full of pace. But suddenly, on his run up for the next delivery, he stopped, bent slightly, and grabbed the side of his leg. The crowd fell silent. Hazlewood spoke briefly with the captain and the team physio. A few seconds later, he slowly walked off the field, visibly uncomfortable. His expressions showed disappointment, the kind only a professional athlete feels when their body refuses to cooperate at a critical moment. The Australian dressing room looked tense. Cameras showed teammates discussing rapidly, trying to figure out how the bowling would be adjusted without their main strike bowler. This is especially worrying because Hazlewood had already faced injury concerns earlier in the year, and medical teams were managing his workload carefully. This latest incident now puts his involvement in the rest of the series under a serious question mark. What this means for Australia's bowling attack. Australia's strategy heavily depends on a strong pace attack, and Hazlewood is one of the most reliable bowlers in the world. His combination of accuracy, control, movement, and consistency makes him extremely hard for batsmen to handle. With Hazlewood off the field, Australia faced multiple problems. 1. More overs for remaining pacers. The pressure was immediately placed on the shoulders of the remaining fast bowlers. Longer spells are risky and can lead to fatigue. 2. Change in bowling rhythm. Hazlewood is known for maintaining tight lines that frustrate batsmen. Without him, England's middle order looked more relaxed and began playing more freely. 3. Strategy disruption. Australia's bowling plans had to be adjusted instantly, something that is never ideal during a tense test match. Australia's batting situation. A mixed picture. Before the injury drama, Australia had posted a competitive but not massive first innings total. Their batting performance had some strong moments but also several missed opportunities. Strong points of Australia's batting. The top order gave a steady start. Middle order partnerships added stability. Key players showed patience on a pitch that wasn't easy to bat on. Where Australia struggled, a few players got good starts but did not convert them into big scores. England bowled with discipline and kept the pressure high. Loose shots cost Australia important wickets. Their final total was respectable, but it didn't feel match-winning, meaning Australia needed a powerful bowling performance to balance the game. That plan was disrupted the moment Hazlewood walked off the field. England takes advantage. With Hazlewood missing from the attack, England's batsmen saw an opportunity. They began rotating the strike more confidently. Singles became easier, and boundaries appeared more frequently. The momentum started slowly shifting in England's favor as Australian bowlers struggled to maintain the same pressure and accuracy. Commentators noted that Australia suddenly lacked their usual sharpness. The field placement had to be changed. England's confidence grew with every over Hazlewood was absent. This is exactly the sort of moment in Ashes cricket where matches can take a sudden turn. What happens next for Hazlewood? Team doctors are currently assessing the injury, but early reports suggest it could be a muscle strain or workload-related issue. Australia will not take any risks with a bowler of his importance. The medical team is expected to make a full statement soon, but at the moment, Hazlewood's return in this test looks doubtful. His fitness for the third test is uncertain. Australia might need to consider rotation and replacement options. This puts the entire balance of the bowling squad under pressure. Impact on the Ashes series. Hazlewood's injury has now become one of the biggest talking points of the series. The Ashes is not just a cricket contest, it is a historic rivalry full of pride, passion, and national pressure. Here's what this could mean. 1. England gains momentum. With Australia's pace attack weakened, England now has a real chance to take the lead in the match and possibly the series. 2. Australia faces strategy challenges. Replacing a world-class bowler mid-test is nearly impossible. Australia must now focus on disciplined bowling and strong fielding. 3. Series drama intensifies. Injuries, unpredictable performances, and high-pressure moments always shape the Ashes. Hazlewood's setback has added another dramatic twist. Josh Hazlewood suffered a new injury during the second test. He walked off the field and did not return for a long period. Australia's bowling plan was badly affected. England began scoring more freely. Australia's batting earlier in the match was decent but not dominant. Hazlewood's availability for the rest of the series is uncertain. This injury could change the direction of the entire Ashes series.